Alright, so as promised, I went ahead and I wanted to put together a video for you, kind of outlining everything that I know about my Jeep. So I've had it for about 2 years now, I think. Bought it used and it needed a lot of work. It was leaking fluids and had really bad death wobble and some other things. So spent a bunch of money and a lot of my own work in it to get it all up and running and running good and driving good. So that's where we're at now. I installed new tires and wheels when I bought it, and they're about brand new. I mean, they probably have 50 miles on them. Rock sliders, obviously. It's not the prettiest Jeep in the world, but you know, it's a 94 or whatever. The springs are real hard, and I did realize it does have a sway bar on the front. I just don't know that it works very well or if it's blown out. So whatever you bought might be good. And I think Christian asked about the bolts. The bolts are in there, so that might be good. Maybe you can return whatever you bought. The headlights need some love. Obviously there's a broken one there. This one, when I got it transported out here, came in broken, so kind of strange. Haven't started it yet, so you can see I'm putting my hand on the pipe. Definitely hasn't been started in maybe a month. I just took the battery out a few days ago and did a full charge on that. But as you can see, none of the bolts here are rusted or anything like that. It's in really good shape. That door's a little off color from the white. I don't know why. And then the paint looks like the clear coat's peeling. I don't know if you can see that. All the doors lock and unlock. I don't know about electronically, but it does have new shocks. And the undercarriage is pretty clean. I mean, you probably won't find something like this in Illinois without all rust and everything. A little bit of rust there. Interior, I mean, it's an old Jeep, so I have this as the handle to open the hood. There's your buttons for your lockers and the pressure gauge for how much is in the tank, which is behind that seat there, or in that seat. The radio turns on, but it doesn't play through the speakers. This little thing down here that usually shows you stuff doesn't work. Not sure about the wipers. I guess I can try all that stuff. Headliner's sagging, as you can see. Let's see if the doors lock. I don't know, not working there. Let's see if you have to have it on, maybe. Yeah, so the door lock doesn't seem to do anything. The windows, that one comes down. That one's working. That one's working. That one works. Let's go ahead and start it up. This is a cold start. Haven't started in a month. I just charged battery, so I hope it works. Looks like the battery's at 12 or so. Oh yeah. No smoke. Just the normal steam that you get from a sitting car. Cold out today. See, it's dissipating, it's not staying, so it's not smoke, it's just steam or whatever. Engine doesn't shake at all. I mean, it really is a solid motor. I did a lot of work to make sure it was perfect. New radiator hoses, water pump, new power steering pump, new timing chain. Doesn't leak a bit anywhere. I think it had a rear main seal done as well. The fenders have been pounded in to fit the tires. Pretty standard for a rock crawler. Give it a little gas so you can hear it. Very responsive. Always stays cold, never gets hot as far as going over 210 or anything like that. It always stays at like 180, I think, or trying to think what else. So if you turn on the ARB compressor, I guess it's already full. I don't know, I have to check it out. Haven't touched it in a while. Let's go check out the back seat. Still got the California plates, I gotta return. Got the spare axle. I think that drive shaft actually has some bad U-bolts or something, or was not working right. So I haven't touched this in a little while. Last time I used it, it worked, so hopefully it's all good. Has some extra tubing. See if there's anything that I need to do in here to make it work. It should work. I mean, never had any trouble with it. Might just be cold or something, who knows. An extra track bar here. And I'm not sure if it's just full or what, but it should turn on when you turn that switch, so. Could be an electrical thing. I know for sure they work. I just used them in the winter just because I was messing around in the parking lot. You can hear it. So that's off. What else do I want to show you? Missing a panel there. Runs and drives like a Jeep, like I said. I mean, it's not going to be a daily driver that I'd want to drive 50 miles a day, but if you're driving around town, I mean, I haven't had any trouble. Does have a spare back there. It's not the same tire and wheel as the others, but yeah. That track bar I can use for another Jeep, so it wouldn't come with it because it is brand new. It doesn't fit this Jeep actually, so. Let me check the lights for you. Maybe that's important. Make sure all the lights work. Start it up again. When you drive it and hit bumps, you'll hear. Big bump. Like I said, it just kind of floats left to right. It's not super tight. Like it's almost, I had a ton of the parts replaced up there, so it shouldn't have that play. But I feel like it's almost not, almost like it's not aligned perfectly. Like it's aligned to where one or the other wheel wants to pull outward. You get used to it, but again, I'm just trying to be fully honest. I don't want you thinking like, hey, this thing's gonna be perfect to drive across country, because I've never done that, to be honest, and I don't think I would, you know. But if you're looking for around town and maybe tow it out to the Badlands or whatever's out here, do some off-roading or whatever, it'd be amazing, I'm sure. AC did work when I charged it, but it lost the charge, so I don't think that works. Heat should work no problem though. does have a 4-to-1 gear reduction piece in there too, so that it really does crawl very slowly. Let me see how the 4-wheel drive works. I haven't messed with that in a year. 4-wheel drive low, it's crawling. Throw it back into neutral. Bit tough to get it in and out, but I don't know, it works. Never worried about it. So yeah, I guess that's it. 12 minutes of this. Heat is working, blowing hot air, so that's good. Seal wipers. Oh, that's the rear one, so that works. See about these too. Doesn't spray anything when you hold it down, but they stop up there for some reason, which is strange. There we go. It's weird, it's pulling up the antenna when I do that. It's like it's pulling juice from the radio, so it can't work anymore. It's killing the radio. So yeah, electrical gremlin there. I don't know. Maybe that's why the speakers don't work. I don't even know how to turn it off. There we go. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you have any questions. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this, but good Jeep for a certain purpose. Oh, I left the lights on. Dang it. Stays up by itself. I replaced the gas shocks on it. A little bit of rust came from the winter last year. So a lot of pros and cons, but hopefully that helps you. Let me know if you have any questions.